Difficulties dealing with their employees who use legal marijuana. So let's talk about this. It's on the table, guys.
Well, California just passed it on the 1st of January to legalize it in the state. Yeah. There are a couple of other states. We were saying the other day that it'll probably take about 2 years before it's America-wide.
Right.
Really. That's what.
Well, that's interesting, though, what's happening. Jeff Sessions is now involved in rescinding some of those Obama-era policies that were kind of hands-off to the marijuana-friendly states, where federally they weren't prosecuting recreational use if it was allowed by those states, sort of leaving it up to the states. But he's wanting that to be governed by more federal laws. So it's kind of interesting what happened with that.
Well, and it's still defined, marijuana is still defined as a Class 1 drug. So it does put the onus now back into the employers as far as what are they going to do with it. They still have, it says employers still retain the right to drug test and have a drug-free workplace. So, I mean, they can still test these people even though it's legal in the state. Different companies can say, hey, if you use marijuana, you're not going to be working for my company.
David?
Well, I've seen a sign across from my hometown that says, we will start you off at Walmart for $15 an hour if you can pass a drug test. In huge, bold letters.
Wow.
It's a real problem.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, it's such a problem because they can't find people to pass drug tests. So it's very clear they said no, because if you're operating some heavy machinery, like maybe a truck, a fork,
Fork truck.
Thank you.
Is this the Walmart in Maysville?
No, it's across the river.
Okay.
So it's over in southern Ohio, but they're having such a hard time, and I think it is a real problem, but I think employers have to be clear, hey, we don't care, or hey, we do care, we can't have this.
Right.
Look, I think smoking marijuana, I don't know how long it lasts in your body, in your bloodstream. So let's just say you are a pot smoker and I'm against it anyway, but if you decided to have a smoke on Saturday and Sunday, but you don't do it on your work week, let's just say that.
Yes.
So then if you come to work on Monday and, hey, Katie, by the way, we're going to do a random drug test on you, and you fail.
Right.
But you didn't have a smoke since Saturday.
Yeah, but I think that's my fault if that's the policy.
Okay.
If that's the
policy. I think if you own a private company, you can decide, and people have to live within those rules. I don't know how I would govern that if it was my company, because I would think, oh, someone just did something once and they're a great employee. I don't know. But to some people, it's a zero tolerance policy, and it's your choice to work at that company. And if they want you drug-free, that includes ones that don't do it.
And it was interesting in this article, too, that I read, because they said that the employers, they're going to, off the record, they're saying that they're basically going to have to look at you and determine, are you stoned right now or are you drunk? And if you are, you can be fired or not fired.
Well, I think they actually should be doing a test, not a visual.
Well,
I don't think that's the right thing.
And you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But the problem, and the employers want a test. The problem is there's not a reliable test right now. There's not one that can determine if somebody was smoking marijuana right before coming into work, just like drinking a beer right before coming into work. They can test for the beer, but they can't test for the marijuana because the marijuana lasts in your system longer, just like what you were saying.